For more than a century, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has pushed man and machine to the edge.
Quick cars, quick cars. Yeah, now I'm going harder.
These drivers will take to this speedway alone, but there is still an opponent to beat. Time. Yesterday, we uncovered the 9 fastest. Today, we identify the quickest of the quick, the one who can, for a split second, control time.
You are the man.
Now this is Indianapolis 500 qualifying.
Now the subject of much attention since he announced that he would bypass the Monaco Grand Prix Formula One race to run Indianapolis. Fernando Alonso on his warm-up lap. After the morning warm-up, his team had to effect an engine change. The McLaren, Honda, and Andretti teammates all jumping in there to get it done in time for the car to make its technical inspection deadline. And now Alonso gets his second experience at qualifying at Indianapolis, his first yesterday when he was 7th fastest, Jan.
And when you see that engine change, it has definitely changed the demeanor of this team and Fernando Alonso. I think, Eddie, you were talking about a teapot boiling. There is no question the tension level before Fernando Alonso got into the car much higher than we've seen. He's been so loose, he's been relaxed, but that last-minute engine change and the changes they made on the car really have got him tight. The last visit he had at the car was Ryan Hunter-Reay. Ryan Hunter-Reay told him, I softened my front anti-roll bar in 1, and watch out, the car might be loose in 4. So if you see his right hand come off the wheel, that's what you adjust the front bar with.
All right, Jan, thanks. That little pop you hear is just shifting gears.
He has been absorbing everything around him. Everything that the environment has to give him, he's been absorbing it. This is a driver of incredible talent who's taken a lot of risks to come here racing in Indianapolis. I am in awe of what he's managed to do to date. So I'm sure that if his car will do it, he'll be right up at the front.
First lap over 2:31. You see on our tracker where the yellow arrow is, he's currently tracking second fastest as real-time compared at this point in the run to what Tony Kanaan has already posted.
238 miles per hour on the entrance to turn 3. You can see that on the bottom right-hand side.
Jumped up to first, tracking at the moment.
And he dropped to 229 coming out. That's still the fastest we've seen coming out of 4.
Second lap, 2:31, 4:40, faster on lap 2. Maybe that tension Jan was talking about, taking a minute to just settle in. I know it's only 0.3 of a mile an hour, but
you heard Marco talk about adjusting the tools inside the cockpit. No doubt Fernando Alonso is doing that as he goes around the circuit. The tools we talk about are a weight jacker to change the weight amongst the car on the 4 wheels and also the anti-roll bars. But a driver has to be right on top of what he needs to do to make sure he makes the right decision.
White flag, lap 3 complete. 2:31, 4:75, faster than the lap before.
And I wouldn't say he's a slow learner at anything in a race car. This is amazing. This is his second qualifying attempt.
Half a lap to go.
Perfect line.
Checkered flag. Fernando Alonso to the top of the board. 231.300 miles an hour, all 4 laps over 231. Kanaan is now kicked back to second. Doc?
And standing by with Tony Kanaan, just watched Alonso's run. TK, you said your teammates, Max Chilton, Charlie Kimball, they had a push in turn 2, but their input helped you. How so in your run?
Well, we kind of made a change for what we had in comparison to the run. I'm not happy with my run, but it is what it is. I thank my sponsors, NTT and Chip Ganassi, for giving me the opportunity to qualify one more time. But yeah, it could have been a little bit better. But I won from 12 here, so I don't think it will be a problem. We're inside the Fast 9. So.
Okay, Tony Kanaan not happy with his run. Remember, a split strategy. He went one way, Dixon went another. Will that help Scott Dixon when he goes to run?
We will find out. Well, we know there's been a lot of interest in this man's decision in an off year for his Formula One team to skip that Monaco race and come here and try his hand at Indianapolis. He has acquitted himself very well.
And he still has the race to go. But I know for a fact that millions of Formula One fans across the globe are following what Alonso is doing. And so far, he has not put a foot wrong. That's amazing. Two-time Formula One champion.